Good morning, everyone. So today I got the keys to this. This is a 2023 Hyundai Elantra N Line. So this is kind of like a sportier trim to the base Elantra. Has a lot of nice features in it. I'll go over them all with you when I get in there. But this is, like I said, this is kind of like their sporty version without going all the way up to the Elantra N, not to be confused with the N Line. The N is the top of the line, has the big 2-liter turbo engine in it. Same engine as the Veloster N, but this has the same engine as the Veloster Turbo, if you guys are familiar with that vehicle. Little hatchback that Hyundai makes. Has the same engine as that. Really good looking, guys, though. I love the 18-inch wheels, the way the diffuser is down there with the two exhaust tips there, the little lip spoiler. This is a good looking little car, guys. Here, I'll show you the little button right there, or a hold button on here. Pretty decent sized trunk for a compact, actually. Get your spare in there. Oh. Ooh, nice. Wheel locks. Yeah, nice amount of room in here. Little pull tabs right here. I'll even do that for you. So you can fold the rear seats down. This intense blue is one of my favorite colors. This is really vibrant. I love it. Must have snapped back in place. But this would fold flat to the floor. Adjust the camera a little bit. Here, I have a seat in here. See how the room is. So in the chair, obviously, is how I would normally drive the car since I drove it up here. But even with somebody taller in the back, looks like you probably have a good bit of room back there. I definitely have a ton of room here. But very, very nice. Got a sunroof. The seats are kind of like a hybrid seat. There's some leather around the outer edges and on the back. And then there's like a hard plastic here for scuffs. But it's a really nice sporty looking material. Like the way that this kind of comes around like this is very reminiscent of like a Corvette seat almost. It's kind of weird to say, but it's a very nice room for a compact. Even little details like this, like that's kind of nice. It's just the body lines are very nice and sharp. It's a very sharp car. All right, let's take a look and see what's under the hood of this thing. So like I said, this shares the same engine with the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. It is as soon as I get the tab here, it's a 1.6 liter, not the 2 liter, it's a 1.6 liter turbo 4-cylinder. Makes 201 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is really good. You get like 28 miles a gallon in the city and about 36 around on the highway, so combining for about 31, 32. So great fuel economy. And this is paired to a 7-speed automatic that's a dual clutch. So the shifts are going to be very quick, very fast. So very excited to try this thing out. These hood latches are always a maze to get in there. Okay. Very nice. The grille and the lights are really sharp. This is just a good looking car, guys. Very good looking car. All right. And maybe I could afford to move back a hair. Okay. Put that in there. There we go. All right. Let's turn this thing on. Start button. Little exhaust grumble. There we go. All right, very, very nice steering wheel. It's got the little N badge down there. Got paddle shifters. Got some red stitching down the shifter with the leather. Got some red stitching all. It's just very, very sporty. I really like it. Even the steering wheel to me is kind of reminiscent of like an M Sport steering wheel on a BMW. It looks like they got a couple styling cues from different areas. This is very, very nice on the inside. All right, you got your lane centering right there. You got heated seats, dual zone climate control. That's very important. Navigation's built in. You can also do phone projection. So if you don't feel like using the nav built in, you can use your Google Maps from your phone. That's pretty awesome. All right, you got some drive mode. There's a big drive mode button here too. You press that, you can go between normal, sport, and smart. We'll leave it at normal for now. Oh, right. And then there's a button down here. You can see your backup camera if you'd like. And then you can also see this is a little more pointed down version of it. That's pretty cool. Nice sunroof. I'll open this up, see. Seats are very comfortable. You can tell these are kind of like a much sportier seat than the normal, but they're very comfy. All right, let's take this thing for a ride, guys. Okay. Got a little grumble from that 1.6 turbo. So there's a menu here I can scroll through, look at tire pressures and all that stuff. Average fuel economy, 34.3 over the life of the vehicle. That's pretty awesome. Oh, we got current drive info. Only averaging 18. I'm sure we'll get that up on the highway. Map on. Handles very nice so far. I'll tell you what, wherever you put the car, the steering input is, even in normal mode, is very, very sharp, very quick. Handles very well. Obviously, like I said, might not have the big power plant like the regular N version does, the top of the line, but I'll tell you what, the handling dynamics are definitely there. Just missing the power. But 200 for most people is absolutely plenty, as I'll show you up here for a little bit. No downshifts going up the hill. So for the manual mode, there's a couple different options. You can either move this to the left, and then up a gear is pushing it forward and down a gear is pulling it back. You could do it that way. Or you can use the paddles here, which is what I would prefer. So we'll do sport mode. And it changes the gauges. That's pretty wild. And I think it makes the exhaust a little bit louder. Yep. That's cool. That's cool. And there's also, if you hold the paddle here too, there's also, you don't have to shift manually. There's an S mode which will shift at higher RPMs for you. And it'll hold it there a little bit too. All right, go back to drive. And we'll go back to normal. I think Smart does the opposite. It shifts at lower RPMs for better fuel economy. It's more geared towards fuel economy. We'll just leave it in normal. But yeah, just cruising down the road. This is very comfy. Drives very well. Very, very responsive, actually. The responsiveness actually impressed me. Not too bad of power. Like I said, 200 horsepower is plenty. The N model, I think, has closer to like 300. I want to say like 275, somewhere in there. 280. But, you know, nobody really needs that much. And they're a lot more money. This is around like mid-20s. You could probably pick one of these up between 25. I think this one's stickered for like 28 and change. So probably, yeah, low mid-20s probably for ones with decent miles. There's a deer right there. Hello. You get them on this road every so often. I was kind of hoping it would move out of the way by the time I got up to it, but that one wanted to sit in the middle, so. Okay, so I'm not going to use the paddles, but what I will do is I'll put it back in sport mode, and I'll see how the auto works. There we go. Do cruise control. There we go. It's got lane centering too. Yeah, centers in the lane. Very nice. Feels very comfortable on the highway just as much as it does on back roads. It's got the blind spot monitor too. That little warning sign lights up red. Very nice. Yeah, mid-20s, this is a solid contender, guys. Really like this. Feel the system kind of steering for me. It's kind of cool. turning radius. All right. That was really nice, guys. This car is solid. Of course, make sure you don't leave your groceries back there, guys. Jeez. All right. Yeah, just from how it handles to how this car even just looks. You can't, this is the kind of car you can't really, if you can find one with halfway decent miles in the like low 20s. I mean, this thing has 11,000 miles on it and it's like 24, 25. So low mid 20s. I mean, this is one heck of a contender. Well, thank you very much, absolutely, to Blaise Alexander Chevrolet in Muncy, PA for allowing me to do these videos. I appreciate it, guys. I will see you in the next one.